Hi, everybody. So, over the past few weeks, we've had some problems with the lab crashing, and I've had a few conversations with the technology department about this, and we have a little bit of a theory working as to why this might be happening. If you remember at the beginning of the school year, I gave you access to the airport in the lab, and what we actually think is happening is that by giving you access, we're overwhelming the airport in the lab. So, what I'd like to do is a little experiment to see if that in fact is true. So what I'm going to need you to do is help your computer forget that I ever gave you access to that airport. So I'm going to walk you through how to do that. So the first thing you're going to do is click on the radar in the top right hand portion of your screen. So if you look at that, you get this little drop down, and what I'll ask you to do is select Open Network Preferences, and we'll wait for that little menu to pull up here. Just give it a second. And once it opens, you're going to see this interface here, and this basically is the spot in which you can control how your computer accesses the internet. So we're going to go to Advanced here in the bottom right hand corner. And this next window here are all of the menus that configure how your computer actually accesses the internet through wireless networks. So what you have sitting here in front of you on the airport tab are all of the wireless networks that your computer has encountered over time and that you have logged onto. And what your computer does is it remembers them, and whenever you are in proximity to one of those networks, it actually logs onto that network without you knowing it because that's convenient. So herein lies our theory about the mobile lab is that some of you may be close enough in proximity to the lab that your computer is actually logging onto it. So if you wouldn't mind just finding the Ben Mobile hotspot there, mine is not on the menu anymore because I've already taken it off, but find it, highlight it blue, just like this. Let me find one here that I don't use anymore. AT&T Wi-Fi is one that I don't use. And then I'm just going to click on minus, and it's going to remove that, as you can see from the list. And once I've clicked minus, I'm going to click OK in the bottom right hand corner. And then I also need to make sure that I click apply, and this is telling my computer, yes, forget that network. And once you've done that, you should have it removed, and you can close that window out. Ben and I are going to conduct this experiment over the next couple of weeks. So if you could leave the network off for the next 2 weeks, Ben and I will get back to you and let you know if it worked. Thanks a lot.